Rita?
Oh, well, I think you're just sugarcoating a little bit. I mean, this is a country that is engaged in ethnic genocide.
That's what
right
I
now
said,
in
yeah.
2021. I know this is the absurdity of it, of them playing this racial politics, accusing Australia of having some sort of a white supremacy culture when they are literally forcing Uyghur women to be sterilised, having forced abortions performed on them. And of course, as we know, there's over 1 million in these labour camps, concentration camps. God knows what's happening to them in there.
Rita, this is
just...
But, Rita, the thing is now is that the left will completely fall for this, because the left, which used to have some sort of moral compass about China, back during the Free Tibet days, has now completely sold out and decided that, well, if there's Hollywood money to be made and if there's some sort of way to whack around the great Satan of the United States with it, they're perfectly happy to just stay still.
Well, that moral compass always helps if there's large amounts of Chinese cash flowing into your coffers as well. The left have plenty of those. Now, listen, CPAC is the conservative conference held in America and here in Australia. Rita and I have both spoken at CPAC in the past. The American CPAC is taking place this weekend with a healthy dose of grit and humour and good old-fashioned conservatism from lots of speakers. But I love this little grab, Rita and James, from Ted Cruz.
Liberty is under assault, and what are we going to do? I'll tell you, we will fight. By the way, how many of y'all have eaten at a restaurant in the last 6 months? Can I just stop and say how strange the rules are right now? I want to understand how this virus works. So when you walk in, you got to put your mask on. Sadly, I've got two. You walk in, you got to put your mask on. You sit down, you take your mask off. See, apparently the virus is actually connected to elevation.
Fantastic. But the highlight of CPAC will, of course, be Donald Trump, who speaks in a few hours. A couple of years ago, we had here on the show Mark Meadows, who went on to become Donald Trump's chief of staff. Here's what Mark Meadows thinks Trump intends to say.
Well, you're going to see a speech on Sunday that talks about not only the beginning, but what the future may look like. And I'm excited about it. I spoke to President Trump last night for a fairly lengthy conversation where we're talking about America, where it needs to go, continuing the America First agenda. But what we will see on Sunday is we will see the start of planning for the next administration. And I can tell you, the people that are at the top of that list, all of them have Trump as their last name.
Rita, your thoughts?
Well, the GOP is very much the party of Trump. That hasn't changed, no matter how much the media wants to change it. So everyone will be tuning in to see, is this him going to give us a hint about running again in 2024? Is it a matter of him remaining involved? And whoever the candidate is, you can be sure that it's going to come from the Trump side of the party. That this is a party that has been forever changed. They are not interested in having any more rhinos, Republicans in name only, running for president and then losing or letting them down if they do get elected. So I can't wait to hear what he has to say, whether there will be some grand announcement or whether he's just going to reflect on the last 4 years.